What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm super excited to be playing some Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Today, we're using the Fight Stick. We're using the Fight Stick today. This is what I use when I go to official regional tournaments. I think it's super sick. I busted it out. We're also going to be using big boy Weezing today. You know me, I love me some Weezing. Weezdees. Please, I love Weezing, guys. Let me know the answer to the question of the day. The question is, do you guys want to see some Fight Stick stuff? Do you guys like hearing these clicking noises, or do they like super annoy you? Please let me know, because I do not mind making these videos with this Fight Stick here, because I love using this thing. It makes me feel like super serious, like I'm in the game, ready to go. You guys can see my reactions, like you see me like fist pumping, you know, moving and grooving, bobbing and weaving, and you get to see the reactions when I slam those thunders, right? That's the best thing, when I hit those big thunders. And, you know, just let me know if you guys want to see more Fight Stick stuff. Other than that, we're going to hop right into the games. I think it's a pretty serious team. Other than I should have a Black Sludge on my Weezing. I don't have one. I should get one. I have leftovers. This is a pretty competitive team. Like, normally I'm always saying, like, oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that. No, I like this. This is good. This is probably, if I were going to play to, like, ladder seriously, I'd use something a lot like this. Very, very defensive with two Mons that can just go for the big setup sweep, being Garchomp and Alakazam. So hopefully win some games. Wish me luck. Let me know what you think about the Fight Stick. We're going to hop right on into it. Here we go. Right, here we are. That's a super solid team. Latios is a big problem. Empoleon can be a problem. Dragonite is going to be a problem. It looks like their only rock setter is probably going to be that Empoleon, but it's also like, you know, Empoleon and Scizor are the only real defog setters too, so I can probably be a bit of a bully. I don't actually, also another thing, you don't want to use your Skarmory because they bring that Magnezone right in and it's just a huge problem. So that's going to be really hard for me to deal with. I don't know how we're going to be able to win this one. I think the only way we really win is if they like really mess up and kind of just give us the win, like losing to Blissey maybe. I think I'm going to actually just lead Breloom. Breloom outspeeds the Empoleon, and I can kind of just get an early advantage from there. They're going to have to bring in their Breloom, and I should be able to end everything with a sub. And oh man, how nice does it feel playing with Fight Stick? Man, I use this thing at regionals. It's super fun. It's super fun using like an FGC Fight Stick to play this Pokemon game. Let's go, Latios. That's the perfect lead. We're always talking about what we could be doing to, you know, lead safely. Like we talked about how we'd be able to beat Empoleon, we'd be good against their Breloom, we'd be good against their Magnezone, we'd be okay against Dragonite, and we'd be good against Scizor. The only Pokemon we don't want to be good against is Latios, but we always have a good switch in there, and that's Blissey. Swaps right in on this Latios. Eats that Draco in the face. Remember, Latios doesn't get Psyshock in this game. I don't think it does. And I haven't been Psyshocked by Latios yet, and then Latios is just going to actually take the big L. That's what the L in Latios stands for. So let's go. I wonder if it's going to be Psychic. Probably. Draco. Wow. So in this situation, this is actually a really weird scenario to where like we know they're switching. Like we know they're switching. That's going to be Specs. We can actually see it, that's Specs. Otherwise, that would not be doing that much damage. There's two options we have here. We could go for the soft boiled, which is safe. Or we could go, let me think. Do we have something to switch to if they ran their Breloom? We could hard switch into our Skarmory and then immediately hard switch out into something like Garchomp to check the Magnezone. So that is an option. Alright, so that means we're actually going to go for the Thunder here. Because if we paralyze this guy, if they stay in for some weird reason, we pair out, Garchomp outspeeds. So we're going to go for the Thunder here. Show me that Breloom! Show me the Breloom, though. Come on, good player alert. Empoleon. Thunder is good versus this, too. So let's pop it off right now. Shiny Empoleon, I never even heard of it. Thunder? Yo, first Thunder with the Fight Stick's a big miss. Oh my gosh, never lucky. You guys are going to hate this Fight Stick tappy noise. I'm actually just continually, I'm just going to go for another Thunder. That's fine. A little bit never lucky, though. That would have been really nice to get. Stealth Rock sucks. We don't have a defog user, but our team's not super weak to rocks. So that's going to be okay. Let's just go for the second Thunder. Alright. Big damage, super effective. Do we get the Para? Survey says. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I don't think this guy can actually break our Blissey. And I don't think it's going to have a Roost. So I'm actually just going to Thunder one more time in case they want to switch to something weird. I'm going to Thunder one more time. Just in case they want to like try and switch in that Breloom or something. They shouldn't. I guess I could just Flamethrower. There's something wrong with Flamethrowing here. It's good for Scizor. I'll go for the Flamethrower. Because like, what are they going to do? Scald me? I don't really care. Yeah, go. Show me that Scizor though! That's a Japanese Pokemon. Breloom. We flamethrower these? We flamethrower these. Can I get a burn too? Yo, Survey says, where are you looking, Breloom? Come on. Come on! Can we get a burn? Never lucky. Alright, let's think about what our plan is here. We have two things that we can realistically do. They might go for the Spore. They shouldn't try to Spore a Blissey, because Blisseys normally do have Natural Cure. The plan here is to switch in Skarmory, and then this will force them to switch in Magnezone. And then we'll switch out our Skarm. We'll go for a double switch in our Garchomp, and then we'll sub versus the Magnezone. So it sucks if we get Spored here, but it's not the end of the world. Could have also switched in our Breloom, I guess. Spore, awesome. It happens. There's nothing I can realistically do about this. There's nothing I can realistically do about it. But they should be switching in their Magnezone this turn. I guess you can try and go for your Spore if you want, but you don't want me setting my rocks either, Chief. Like waking up next turn after this one and setting my rocks, you don't want that. So switch to your Magnezone. Remember, they have Magnet Pull, and this should work around the Magnet Pull since we're already hard casting it. So like even if they switch a Magnezone here, we should still be able to switch our Skarmory. Should! It's not just going to skip my turn, right? I don't think so. Yeah, see, like, I wouldn't have been able to select switch, but right now I'm good. So it's a little known fact about Magnet Pull. So I baited this Magnezone into coming in because I'm the best player in the world. And the fact that their Breloom is pretty low is kind of nice. They do have rocks up on us, but, like, our team's not that weak to rocks, you know? So I'm just going to sub up. You want to sub instead of, like, setting up with a Swords Dance or something? I really want to get rocks, though. It's going to be damn near impossible to get rocks. Skarmory hasn't even started its sleep turn, so that Dragonite's going to be a big problem. But let's see what they're going to switch into. They don't have any Intimidators. Scizor could be a decent switch in here. Latios is a losing situation here. Dragonite works. Dragonite's pretty good. It blocks the EQ, like, immediately. And let's see what they want to do. If they Dragon Dance, you know, we're in an okay spot. I'm in a really weird situation here, because, like, I want them to have to E-Speed me. Right? I think I'm just gonna go for 2 Dragon Claws. That's fine. If you're gonna break my sub, then next turn my second Dragon Claw just kills you. Works for me. So you can have multi-skill all you want. And if you go to Dragon Dance, I still have my sub. So it's a win-win. I love that there's no weakness policy in this game. Holy moly, you love to see that. Outrage, yeah, they're just gonna fodder your Dragonite. This was a huge threat. I could even hard switch in my Skarm here if I really wanted to. They're gonna send out Latios and we'll switch right back to our Blissey? Or I'll switch in the Skarm there, because like Skarm's asleep, it's useless, and then we'll switch to the Blissey after that. Cool, that works. So we'll just be able to take out this Dragonite, and we'll take the first KO. So that thing going down is absolutely massive. Like, I don't need to set rocks anymore. Rocks was literally just for this Pokemon. Scizor is still a little bit of a threat, but it's not something I can't handle. It's not something I can't handle. I have Blissey with Flamethrower. I'm a big Weezing with Flamethrower. Once we get that Latios off the board, Weezing's going to come in and be hard. Alright, so the question is, like, I have to go into my Skarm for this. And then I'll do the exact same, I think I'll do the exact same tech. So we'll go right into the Skarm, and then we'll hard switch right back out to the Garchomp. And we care more about we care more about our Blissey than our Skarm right now, because Skarm's, like, relatively useless. Are you switching right to the Magnezone? Are you an absolute PogChamp? I do not care if you're switching the Magnezone. Breloom, that works. I'm just going to go for, let's think about this, actually. They thought I was going into Blissey. That's why they did that, by the way. I'm trying to think of what I should do in this situation, though. I can't wake up this turn, and I do not care about that Magnezone. Like, if you ever send the Magnezone out, I get a free switch right into my Garchomp, and I just go for a second sub. So it's like, I'll give you this Skarm. I can't wake up this turn, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can go in your Magnezone. That's fine. If they go to Scizor too, that's also fine. Yeah, there's a Scizor. So Scizor's a good play here because I'm asleep, right? You want to get those setup moves. So we're just going to channel Whirlwind. We're not going to go for Whirlwind yet. We're going to go for Stealth Rocks and then Whirlwind. But we don't have to care about this. Another thing here is if, like, they want to U-turn and bring in the Magnezone there, but, like, again, I kind of just want my rocks. So, like, I'll take rocks. I'd love to wake up here. I'd love that. Never lucky. So U-turn here would be bad. We can wake up next turn, though. U-turn, awesome. Hey, U-turn's a good play. And it makes it so if I wanted to hard switch out my Skarm, you know, they'd be able to punish that with a big U-turn. So really good play from them. But let's see. Is it Magnezone time? Again, that Magnezone's like low-key a liability because I have Garchomp. Say low-key. And I just want my rocks. Rocks are still really important here. And I just send out my Garchomp and pop sub in its face again. So, like, Volt Switch shouldn't kill me either. Maybe it does if they're specs. But then I should be able to wake up. Thunderbolt. Alright, so they're faster than me. I'm probably dead. No rocks. That's unfortunate. Does their full speed Magnezone? That's unfortunate. I didn't want to lose that Pokemon that early. I wanted to get rocks. It sucks I got a 3-turn sleep. But it's okay. Skarmory had to take the L there. And we'll just go for sub. Best thing you can do is switch to Scizor here. You have Scizor, Magnezone, Breloom, Latios, and Empoleon. So we just sub. I think they're spexed as well. So they have to switch. And if you go to the Latios, and if you fought to the Latios, you're out of Pokemon to beat the Garchomp. So it's like, good luck, Chug. Yeah, this works. Mach Punch shouldn't be able to KO my boy. Shouldn't be able to KO me. Yeah, we'll see though. I wonder if they're like Choice Scarf, because we haven't seen Poison. So let's see though. And we just go for the Dragon Claw here. I could probably just Swords Dance here if I wanted to, or sub again. Not sub again, but like, let's see. Damn, that sucks that broke my sub. That really, really sucks that broke my sub. I wonder what... I mean, he has to be Technician, obviously, but, like, that sucks that my sub got broken there. Because the Latios can just come in and be a big bully. We're going to have to switch to the Blissey. We don't need Blissey for that much more, because we can rely on Weezing to break the Scizor. So we don't necessarily need Blissey anymore, so I guess we can switch to the Blissey, make it go for a Draco fodder, and then come out with Garchomp after they've used 2 Dracos or something. That's okay. Like, I'm happy that thing's gone. We also still have our own Breloom if we need it. But we are just going to hard switch into probably Blissey here. We might not even lose the Blissey. We might be able to soft boil it out. Close game, though. Very close game. This guy's a very, very, very good team. We need all the power of our Fight Stick to win this one. All the power the Fight Stick has to offer. So show me that Draco. That Specs Draco. Now, what is the plan here after they take out my Blissey? Do we just go Alakazam? Alakazam's a good play. I'm thinking about Ice Beaming. It's not good versus Scizor, but like I'll just send out Weezing or something versus Scizor. I kind of want to just soft boiled because like I can just hard switch to Weezing if you go right to the Scizor, so that's fine. I'll take my soft boiled here. I don't think it can KO me. Yeah, I'll take a free soft boiled so I can always check the Latios. And Empoleon's a good switching for me. Like we already had this matchup. Empoleon doesn't do as much as you think, so I'll take a free heal. You've also used 2 Dracos, I think, at least 2. So I don't know how many PP. I don't know if you're PP max in your shiny Latios, my guy, but like who knows? You only got a certain amount of those. But Thunder seems to be the business right now. Again, they could totally go for Scald. Do I care? Is the question. I kind of want to go into my Breloom. We don't know anything about their set at all. Like if it's just like Defog, Scald, like Roost. If it's just Scald and they don't get the burn this turn on Breloom, that's like amazing. I'm actually gonna go to the Breloom. I think it might be a good play. If they Ice Beam me on the switch, you know what? There's nothing wrong with staying in for 1 turn because I don't want to eat an Ice Beam, and I'd rather get burned on this Blissey than my Breloom because it would lose me the game. Thunder, let's go. DPS, D's. Paralyzed. Okay, so we don't know, but they're staying in. They want this matchup. I wonder if they have Roost. One more full Paro. We get the KO. So that's nice. Yeah. I got no problems with this. I'm getting leftovers procs too. Are you going to switch? Are you switching to Scizor? That's right, you're switching to Scizor. Or Magnezone. Shouldn't be Magnezone, but like we'll see. Yeah, go for it. Doesn't bother me. I ain't got no cares at all. Ooh, I wanted to hit that. We never tried to switch the Skarmory out, but like it is what it is. Because we don't know if they're sturdy. Whatever, we'll just go Flamethrower this turn. I'm back at full. And I just want to do like probably 20% to the Latios. Yeah, this won't do as much as you think, even if you're spexed. Yeah, you don't do it. Oh, come on! Special D-drops kind of do be sucking though. Flash Cannon. Let's think about that. Don't have anything else that resists the Flash Cannon. Skarm's down. I don't want to take any health to my Alakazam, so like we have to just stay in. That sucks though. It does suck. Suck to suck. Let's go. Battles canceled. We'll take those wins. Yeah, they had nothing. They literally had nothing. Once they lost their Dragonite and their Breloom, those were the only 2 Pokemon that realistically caused our team a problem. So we didn't have to time them. We just had to play defensively for the rest of the game, and we had it in the bag. Look at this. I can move around with this Fight Stick. It's so sick. You'll love to see it. More Dragonite action. Dragonite's a really, really good mon. It's hard to fight against Dragonites when using this many walls. But we can get something done. We're going to have to set rocks, though. And the thing is, they're probably going to go Aerodactyl, which means they're probably going to, like, try and taunt whatever we're leading with, or set rocks themselves. They should go, like, if we open up Skarm, for example, they'd taunt our Skarm and then set rocks. So that's not what we want. Weezing would get taunted. Garchomp would get rocks set on him, which isn't, we don't have a way to stop that. They taunt a Breloom. Alakazam would just get probably Crunch, EQ, Rock Slid. So Blissey's probably the right one here, which is really weird. We have Pokemon to switch to, like Weezing, if they want to go with Infernape or something. But Blissey's right, because Blissey's a Pokemon that would warrant being taunted, and we can just open up with, like, the Raw Thunder or an Ice Beam. It's also pretty decent versus things like Gyarados and stuff like that. So Blissey's a pretty good Mon here. I wish I had an Intimidate Mon. That whole team is, like, big physical energy other than the Alakazam. There's Aerodactyl, just like I said. Yo, it's almost like I play the game. I'm playing this game my whole freaking life, it feels like. And I fought me a good amount of Aerodactyl leads. So I've been to this rodeo a few times before. Yeah, we're just going to open up with Thunder. If they want to set rocks, that's fine. If they want to go for a Rock Slide, that's fine. We could also switch to Skarm if we have to. I'm going to go for the Thunder because I really want to get the Para. Should I go for the 2-shot with Ice Beam, though? No, I'm going to go for the Thunder. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. Stealth Rock. This is fine. I can't stop this rocks. This team does not have, like, any way to deal with rocks, especially from base 130 speed mons. So let's go! Let's go! I just wanted to hit it, so it's good. I'd love a Para, but we don't need it. Awesome. 6. That's a Garchomp switch in from us. We're going to switch in the Garchomp here, and we're going to try and fish for subs while they get Paras. They're probably going to go for a Rock Slide, and we're not going to give a care at all. Actually, we can go into Skarm, huh? Get our own rocks up? Yeah, I'm actually more down to do this. Because, like, we can KO that thing with Drill Peck now. And we outspeed now. So it's pretty nice. Let's see what they want to do. I think we're in a pretty dominant spot, though. You do have rocks, but, like, for how long? And this rock side's not going to do anything to Skarmory, so we're fine. Skarmory D's. Rock Slide, Crunch, Stone Edge. Stone Edge is the worst one, but it does miss, right? Stone Edge is, like, the worst case scenario for us, I mean, but it does miss. And we should be able to rocks here. We should actually be outspeeding this thing because we have some speed investment. Remember, Paralyze cuts their speed in half. So even if they're base 130, our 70 base speed Skarm should be faster. I say should, right? So even if you wanted to taunt me, I'd still be fine. And we're actually going to Whirlwind here next turn, unless they taunt us right now. Roar. Oh, sick! I like it, because I was going to do the same thing to them. That's tech, yo. Tech Roar. This is fine. Let's actually think about what we need to do. Let's think about this. You don't want a Psyshock. You don't want to go for the Shadow Ball. I'm going to go for the D-Gleam because it chunks the Dragonite, and it's good. It's good for Drapion, and I just want to get the KO. There's no reason for us to try and like set up the win here, though. We can just like switch when they bring the Drapion after this. We'll just go right to Weezing. No, we'll go back to Skarm. Skarm's a good mon to bring in here. Now the Aerodactyl's gone, they can't really get the big taunt off, so it's cool. Yeah, we're not really that behind. They do have rocks, but we also have rocks, and I would say rocks are better for us because they're the ones with like Dragonite and what is it? Dragonite and Gyarados. So that's a win up for me. Let's see if they want to send out Alakazam, they'd be an absolute Chad. Let's see it. Alakazam mirror match. Drapion, of course, like I said. And we're just going to go right to Skarm. And if they pop a Swords Dance or something, we'd be able to soak the damage and then Whirlwind out. And if they go for a Night Slash, we don't care. So it's pretty good. Pretty good situation to be in. Alright, Skarm, show us what you're working with. Poison Jab. Not today, buddy. You have the Black Sludge? You know, speaking about Black Sludge, I'm sure you guys have all noticed that my Weezing has a Leftovers. He has Leftovers too. I don't have a Black Sludge. You have to go catch those on Croagunks in the battle in the underground and stuff. I do not have those. So let's see. What are we doing here? Yeah, I think Whirlwind's just fine because if you want to, this is gonna make random mon switch in and take rocks damage. And you might just switch out in case you're well, you're not choiced, but you know, he might just switch because Drapion can't do anything to Skarm. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Infernape switch in here. So the Infernape's gonna come in. It's gonna take rocks. And then we're going to randomly bring in another Pokemon. It's almost like I play the game. Holy moly. You've ever seen someone as good as me? Alright. So Infernape just gets Whirlwinded out. So that's free damage on Infernape. And I'd like to see like a Pokemon that's weak to rocks like Gyarados or Dragonite. Drapion back again. Alright, so in this situation, what you want to do is not switch, right? You want to not switch so there's a chance of the Infernape coming in. Right? And I don't really care if Infernape comes in. That's one of the reasons why like, the Weezing is a really good mon in this court. It's super defensive. And it blocks like a lot of the stuff Infernape would use to break a Weezing. So Infernape's good against both Skarmory and Blissey, which is why Infernape's good, but it's not good against Weezing. I'm I'm actually just going to keep whirlwinding. It's completely fine with me. If you want to switch again, be my guest, be my guest. Bring your Draper right back out. That's the test. Feels so good using the fight stick. Let's see though, they're a little bit pinned here. Oh my gosh, yo, don't do me like that. Don't go to Infernape, bro. Dragonite. Awesome. Free rocks damage on Dragonite and a Whirlwind. Wins up right now. That's humongous. That's Dragonite within range for Dragon Claw now. Even if it's a bulky one. Because it's going to come in and take a second hit from rocks. Alakazam, this is fine with us too. We're actually going to Drill Peck this guy because we don't care about Alakazam. Oh, and that's a synchronized Alakazam or whatever other ability it is. It's not Magic Guard. Inner Focus. That's what it is. Yeah, we're just going to Drill Peck it. Show me that Infernape hard switch. Show me that switch in on rocks Drill Peck. I'd love to see some of that. Either stand in, recover. Not bad. But Scarm does a pretty decent chunk with this. I'm surprised to see the recover. We'll probably just Whirlwind it out though if that's what they're going to play it like. Ooh, that does a lot. Yeah, we can actually just keep Drill Pecking because eventually, I think first of all, we have more Drill Pecks than they do recovers. Yes, we have 4 more Drill Pecks than they have recovers. So we can just keep doing this and eventually we might crit. So this is actually a win. Best thing they can do here is hard switch out. And then we'll be in, well, they might be able to switch to something. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Chief. Go for it, son. Dragonite. Yo, Scarm busted out here, man. Gotta pack those electric attacks. Alright. Yep, that's... And then from here, we actually just Whirlwind one more time. Because the rocks will kill it. I wonder if it's going to defog here. That'd be kind of sick. Show me that defog. Thunderbolt. He has one! Electric Attack Dragonite! Yo, congrats. Big congrats. Life Orb Dragonite. Holy moly, you heard it here first. But it's down now. So Dragonite got KO'd basically. Whenever it comes back in, it takes rocks damage and dies. They might be able to get the Scarm out this game. Drapion. Ooh, the one Pokemon that is not what they want. Gyarados would have been good. I mean, this guy might have like Night Slash or something, but we're just going to recover in this situation. Roost, sorry. If you got the Earthquake, be my guest, be my guest. Put my Skarmory to the test. Roosties. You got Taunt, bro? What do you got? Crunch, go for it. It's your best shot. Shoot your shot, Chief. Not in my house. Oh my gosh, it doesn't do anything. Skarmory's so good. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give you guys some fun times. We're gonna switch to our Weezing just because I want to. I want to use Weezing. I just want to use it. So we're gonna switch to it. Even though Skarm's like definitely enough to win this game. And this guy doesn't even have a bad team. He doesn't have a bad team. It's literally like just a matter that I've been practicing a lot, and you guys are finally starting to see the results of like me playing with the type of Pokemon that I like. With like my own play style, with what I want to get done. This Dragon's gonna get killed by rocks. They're gonna send out the Alakazam. We'll hard switch into something else, and we'll be in a good spot. They might even pop the recover on the swap, which would be a good play for them. But you guys are finally starting to see what happens when I'm like in my element, playing with the mons that I like, playing with my fight stick. And we're in a pretty good spot here. So Weezing takes rocks damage. This is a good play for them if they want to go with the Alakazam and go for the pin. You guys like those leftovers? Alright, Weezing. Weezing's great for Infernape. Weezing's great for Gyarados. Their only play here really is to go for like Dragon Dance with Gyarados, I think, and try and like win out. They can't do that to Weezing though. Weezing don't care. Alakazam ain't gonna do it. They're gonna go for a big Psychic here. Or a Recover. Do I care? Like, can I just eat this if they want to go for the recover? No, I'm not gonna do that. I could not. I don't want to die. I don't want to go to the Blissey either. I'll go back into my Skarm. There's nothing wrong with the Skarm. We already talked about like the value Skarm brings to the table in this exact situation. If they want a Nasty Plot, that's fine. We still have our Alakazam that can come in and soak damage. And I don't want to go to Blissey. There's a Psychic. Awesome. Not doing anything. We're gonna Roost here, because it's just safer. If you want to switch to the Infernape, then I'll switch back to my Weezing. But it's not even like I'm playing stall. I'm literally not even playing stall. I'm kind of just playing very good defensive typing game. This team has like 4 walls, 2 main sweepers being Alakazam and Garchomp. Breloom's like a mid-level version of both of them. No Spadef drop. There we go. Roost D's. We're going back to full. Oh yeah. Skarmory live forever. The correct play wins the day. It's funny. I was gonna clown on someone right now, and I'm not. I know it's bait, guys. So I thought of a comment someone said that I was gonna clown on them, but I'm not. I'm gonna be a better person this year. Withdraw. Gonna be Infernape this time. I'll go right to my Weezing. Let's go. Come Come on. Don't you dare flamethrower me. Mixed Infernip's actually really nice. So if they want to do that, they can be my guest. I wouldn't even be mad. But I've had a lot of fun in this game so far. Our Discord has a ton of people. I love answering you guys' comments. And yeah, the Discord is a really big community. And you guys are absolutely amazing. I love monitoring the Discord. It's super cool. So let's see. Flamethrower would suck. Fire Blast would suck. You do see mixed or special Infernip every once in a while, just because it doesn't get walled by physical walls like this Weezing. And it's even better versus things like Skarmory. You know, Fire Punch from Infernip doesn't really do that much to Skarmory, but like a Flamethrower just melts me. So let's see. I don't think Infernip gets a nasty plot, but it's not that big of a deal because we have Alakazam to come in and check it. Don't Flamethrower me, bro. Don't tread on me. That's right. FB baby. Not gonna do that much. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We just ate a Flare. What's the base 120 stabbed attack from like one of the best Pokemon in the format? I'm like, bro, we don't even care. Because we're Weezing. Alright, Weezing. Time to mess this guy up. Time to hit him with the Sludge Bomb. You like this moveset? This checks Scizor. This checks everything else. This makes it so they can't just Dragon Dance in our face forever. Sludge Bomb, let's go. You gonna Flare Blitz me again? I'll show you what I'm working with. But I like this Weezing set. I think Weezing's a really good partner for Blissey a lot of the time. Because sometimes, like, Skarmory still takes neutral damage from fighting. Like, not sometimes, all the time. And, Weezing says no. If you want to use a fighting type, Weezing says you can chill. That was a Life Orb boosted Flare Blitz, too. Holy moly. Taking those out. Weezing bit busted. And again, you can bait the Zam in, or we can come in with, like, something like Gyarados. And, we can just go for, like... We can just spam Haze to make it so they can't ever get their boost up. And every time that they Dragon Dance, we're getting leftovers ticks. Or we can go for a Will-O-Wisp if we don't think they're Lumberry. So we'll see. You have to bring in that Gyarados eventually. You have to bring it in eventually. I'm ready for you, Chief. I am ready. There it is. There's the boy. There's two plays here, right? You can go for the Haze to make sure they can never, ever, ever end it with the Dragon Dance. It's a good play. Or we can go for the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. They're going to get the KO here. I'm giving them my Weezing to make sure that we win the game. So let's go. Dragon Dance. There it is. DD baby. Hopefully they're not Lumberry. Alright, let's go. Oh, we just missed a Wisp. And they're lefties. It's a good set. That sucks. Yo, literally never lucky Weezing. Alright. I'm going to actually click Haze because I wonder if they're going to go for the two DDs. And we're going to get them back to normal. And then we're going to switch to Skarm or something. They could just kill us right now. If they want, it's totally fine with me. Yep, I have no problem with that. Literally never lucky, though, missing that Will-O-Wisp. Weezing, never lucky. Okay, Alakazam is all right here. Skarm's still really nice. Breloom is usable. Garchomp's usable. Skarm's the right play, though. That was my first Mon down. Wow. All right. Yeah, we're just going to go for the Whirlwind. Just because we don't want to deal with that Dragon Dance. We want to be able to two-shot it with Alakazam. If you have a Taunt, you can use it. Doesn't matter to me. Whirlwind's fine. Ice Beam. Bro, the tech! It's not even bad tech. Can you get the freeze? I would love to see you get that freeze, bro. Never lucky. I've actually top cut a regional in VGC with mixed special Gyarados. I did it in 2017. I used Flamethrower Gyarados to destroy Kartana's. Choice Scarf Flamethrower Gyarados, mind you. It was the sauce. It was the best tech. It was the sole reason I top cut that regional. I used like a Stone Edge. No, I still had Earthquake. I had Earthquake Waterfall. It didn't have power back then. So I had Earthquake Waterfall, Flamethrower, and it might have been. Oh, it might have been Stone Edge. I don't know. But let's just go for some deeps. Just keep rolling them out. Oh, more rocks damage. Show me that Gyarados though. Oh my gosh, they all this rocks damage. What was my last move on that Gyarados? Because it didn't have Power Whip and it was Scarfed. I think it was Stone Edge. No, it was Ice Fang. Yeah, it was Ice Fang. It wasn't Ice Beam, it was Ice Fang. Because like Ice Fang was still pretty niche for like it was good enough. It was for like only Garchomp. Drapion Gyarados, the El Clasico. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's Moxie Gyarados, so it's not intimidating me, right? So like we're just gonna find spot here. There's nothing I can really do. I know a lot of people don't like seeing like this type of playstyle, But I think it's kind of fun. Every once, like, this just shows, like, videos like this every once in a while, where we just play really, really safe, and we don't do anything we don't need to be doing. It's kind of nice, you know? You just play the game the correct way. It just feels good, man. That guy's never gonna get broke by Drill Peck. That would take forever. Yeah, we just want to break the Gyarados. Make the Gyarados just coming on like 8,000 rocks. Alright. This is also your shout out to go check out my sponsor, Suma Forte. There is a link to them in the description of this video. This is where this tape comes from. This is Suma tape. This is kinesiology tape made to alleviate stress, fights carpal tunnel, fights any sort of like little injuries you might get while gaming super hard, or even just like, you know, doing actual outside real life person activities as well. So think about checking them out if you're interested in learning more. I have my Suma mix, which is my beverage of choice every single morning when I'm answering your comments. And Suma Forte have been really nice to the stream. You know, I don't take a lot of sponsors that often. This is a sponsor from Lazarus, which is my official sponsor. You don't see me take a lot of sponsors. I will say, like, every single day, I wake up to probably 20 or 30 brand new, like, sponsorship applications, and I don't sell out unless I actually, like, believe in their products. So, you know, check out Suma Forte. They do a really good job, and they really want to help the gaming community, you know, not suffer with, like, injuries and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of injuries that go on in the just general esports world to people that, and especially fighting game people. Like right now I have my tape on. I don't really need it because we're not mashing super hard, but there are a lot of injuries that happen to people's wrists because they don't take very good care of them because they're gaming for too long. Yeah, this guy can't win. There's no reason that I have to do anything else. We've already talked about this. Eventually I'll get one crit and I will win. Or I can just keep world winning and check his Gyarados. I guess I'll just world win. Once we break the Gyarados, the game's over. But shoutouts to him. Yo, a warrior mentality. Oh, we're gonna world win. What am I doing? Yeah, like I said, I wake up to like 20 or 30 brand new like sponsorship applications like every single day. I've been hit up by like the Raid Shadow Legends. I've been hit up by like those cereal companies. I've been hit up by the same sponsors that sponsor like people like Wolf and Zhang. I've been hit up by... What else have I been hit up by? Like, I've been hit up by a lot of different companies. And it does intimidate Gyarados. Wow. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. And every day, I just leave that on read. Because I feel that, like, when people super sell out and do, like, all those sponsorships on YouTube, it can be cringe. Especially, like, right now, what I'm doing is, like, we're in the middle of the battle, and, like, it's a kind of boring battle, so, like, might as well just talk about it. But the thing is, it's sort of, like, you know... the middle of the, like, sorry, not the middle, this very start of the battle, they're like, be sure to check out this, and then, like, you don't get to watch the video for, like, 20 seconds, that's super lame. They're definitely going for the big freeze, and I don't blame them, go for it, Chief. I wish you would. Right, you got 2 more of those left, 3 minutes left, we're gonna get this. So, this isn't really, like, a sponsored content video, Suma Forte didn't make me do this. But yeah, a lot of those sponsors, like, they make you do a very specific type of, like, intro, you know, card, like, really, like, fake. It's like, what's up, guys? Check out my new sponsor. It's this. And it's like, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna roost here because we got the time. Don't want to get too low, you know? Just gotta chill. Just gotta chill with the big Skarm, man. Skarm is so good. Love Skarmory. Just feel Skarm, man. And even against the last guy we saw, the guy that had like the Magnezone, like, you just gotta play your Skarm the right way. Bait the Magnezone and then punish with the Garchomp. Because Magnezone's, the only way that Magnezone can like punish Garchomp in that situation is if like they're a Scarf Magnezone using like Hyper Beam. Because you got Hyper Beam the Garchomp if you're full special attack and get it into a situation where it doesn't have enough health to sub. And then they just kill your Magnezone, but it's like, your Magnezone wasn't a liability. Your Magnezone didn't lose you the game. Like, I take a Hyper Beam on a lot of my Magnezones just for that exact reason. Because Tri-Attack's not enough to break the sub most of the time. Like, you want them to Earthquake you. They don't. They always sub. This poor defenseless little guy over here. This is what you get for KO for my Weezing missing its Will-O-Wisp, man. This is just desserts. I wonder if he's gonna run. I'll take those. We take those runs. Now we're lucky. I think Alakazam's a really good thing. I actually, speaking about like what Pokemon are really good right now, I got a note, like a notification. I'm in the official BDSP like Smogon server. There was like a, what was it? How do I word this? There was a a poll that they asked like a bunch of the members. They said like, do you think Manaphy's broken? Should it be tested? Do you think Latios is broken? Should it be tested? Do you think Alakazam and Gengar are broken? Should they be tested? And I answered that I would like Manaphy to be tested, but it's not broken. I answered that I think Latios is a bit too overpowered, so it's broken. I would like Latios gone. So like Manaphy can be tested, but I think Latios should go. Just because I really like the way Gen 4 feels. And yeah, Manaphy's like popular, but I don't see it enough to really care. And then like, what is it? But Latios, I see Latios in every game, and it just breaks my Gen 4 immersion, so I don't like it. Right? It's too good. It's too good. There's no reason to run a lot of different Pokemon just because Latios exists. That's for sure. And then like Gengar and Alakazam, I think they're balanced. I think they're pretty good Pokemon. I don't think they're too broken. Alright, they're gonna get AKO on our Skarmory. Wow. This is why you use Taunt, boys and girls. This is why you use Taunt. One Taunt could have just said, nah, fam, that ain't me. I'll give you the KO though. You can have the KO on my Skarm. Waterfall, you got it, Chief. That's your waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Alright. They have 3 months left. I think we still win. They had like... Let's see. I think we won, right? Yeah, it just immediately sends out Garchomp. I didn't even get to select him on. That's crazy. And then the time's going around and we win. I think that we shouldn't have let him on though. Yeah, we won. We had 4, they had 3. We shouldn't have given the Scarm though. I think, right? We had 4? It doesn't matter. We'll take those wins. I'm not going to battle the guy that doesn't have Taunt anymore. But it's cool to know that I can use my Fight Stick. That's super, super nice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more Fight Stick stuff in future videos. And other than that, hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.